When you opened this, so first of all, the chapter title for the first chapter, right, it was one of my favorite songs of all time by
Me
Billy
too.
Bono, right? Because I can't tell you how many times I sung that song to myself,
No doubt.
but
No doubt.
I still haven't found what I'm looking for. Uh,
Right.
wow. Elaborate on that for a second.
Yeah. So I think that for me, it's unfortunately still a description of too many people that are sitting in the church week in, week out today.
Yes.
Even though church attendance is, 1.5 times a month, or,
Yeah.
Gen Z's outpacing us older people now, which is,
Crazy, isn't it?
we it is. It's a
Wow.
great thing though.
Kind of
Jesus
like,
is on the
yeah,
move.
way to go.
Yes.
But would it not have been,
But
I would have never predicted that. I don't know about you,
right.
but like,
Right, right.
yeah.
But I mean, I just think that, not that as a pastor you have it all figured out, but I think my story, I felt like, my life was one of, I've got a chip on my shoulder, I've got something to prove, I'm looking for validation.
Yeah.
That you're this, you're that, you'll always be weak, you'll never be strong, you'll never have what it takes to be a man. No attractive woman, even though my wife's beautiful, is going to be attracted to you. In my mind, the way the enemy worked with that was, well,
Yeah.
she's with you because you're a great provider, a great dad, you've got you're solid, you're fun to be around, those sort of things. She just puts up with the fact that you're ugly, and all that stuff. So, but here, the bottom line is this: when I became a pastor, I thought, okay, this is it.
Yeah.
And then a year and a half into a very successful church plant, I mean, really successful,
Yeah.
I'm empty. I'm like, this
Right.
ain't it. I
Right.
still haven't found what I'm looking for, right? This life with Jesus, and I'm checking every box. I got daily
Yeah.
quiet time. I'm reading my Bible.
Yeah.
I'm doing everything every good Christian is supposed to do, every good pastor's supposed to do, and yet there's an unfulfilled longing inside of my heart
Mm.
that I don't know what it is, but I know I'm not there. I haven't found it yet. And so that was just a description of my life at 40, 41 years old as a pastor of a church, not just sitting in a church.
Right.
And I see that still too often today. So many people sitting in church, checking the boxes that we're telling them they're supposed to be checking. And there's an emptiness, there's a hunger for more inside that is the other part of the rest of what Jesus came to do for us.
Amen.
It's
Yeah.
the rest of the story, right? There's the rest of your story, the
Yes.
brokenness and the things
Yes.
that have been done to you, said about you, that we don't typically address in the church. And then there's the rest of the story, the God story, the rescue that He wants to
Hmm.
bring into our lives. We just have a tendency to stop at salvation. Don't stop with being saved.